Hey everybody, trying to get this all set up. Haven't done this in a while. I think I had a hot mic there for a minute, and it looks like my software has been updated. So now I have to figure out how to how to deal with the notifications on that. Was it flavored? No, not flavored. Sounds like typing on. Ooh, how does the audio sound right now? If you don't mind me asking, because like I said, it has been a minute, and I'm not entirely sure if everything is working okay. Let's see. Okay, I can even let's see if this works. Sounds like someone is chewing on it. Was it flavored? That was for the hot mic. No. iTumblr's here. Says, sounds like typing on the keyboard. All right. Sounds perfect. Thank you. Sounds good. All right, guys. In theory, I don't even know how to. So I have to figure out. I have to remember how to do a few things, and it's kind of weird. I might actually turn the phone lines on if I can remember how to do that. I technically have it set up. Let me see if I can hear the hold music. I don't hear anything. So that's not a good sign. There it goes. So I've been waiting for the phone line to turn on. So you guys will have to let me know if you want me to turn the phone line on. Just put a comment in there. Let me scroll down over here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's going slow. It's going slow. Why says, love software updates, everything you finally know where it should be, then blam, moved. That is a true statement, especially since it's been so long especially since it has been so long since I have done one of these. I do have a couple of topics I want to hit. Let's see, can I post? Let's see. Hey, William Joseph, life, family, and relationship coach. Haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully you are my camera just wigged out. That was interesting. Test 1, 2. Anyways, what I was trying to say when I looked up and saw my camera wig out, which I don't know what the heck that was about, was welcoming William Joseph, life and family and relationship coach back as a member. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. I think you were, if I remember correctly, you were a member before, but a lot of them had expired. John 1519 says, hi, Duane. I've been hoping for a live stream. What a treat. Well, we'll do this for probably maybe an hour, maybe a little less than an hour. I mean, kids are coming back in theory, in an hour. Oh, wait a minute. You can see that. Wise says, love the humidifier in the rear left of the frame. Oh, wow. It's like, you can't really see it well on the camera, but it's like pumping out a lot of steam or whatever. Actually, I kind of overdid it. The scent is a little too much. A narcissistic system abuse survivor. Hey, how's it going? Heather, hey Heather, I haven't seen you around in a while. Well, I guess I haven't been around in a while. Where'd it go? It says, nice that you're here today, having a rough week, and you always cheer me up. Well, I will attempt to do that. John says, looks good, sounds good, don't touch anything. Outstanding. Excellent advice. That is, elevator music going? Is there music in the background? If there is, let me know, because I don't think I have anything playing, but it would not surprise me. So Tim had said that, so Tim says, elevator music going up. Now, camera just died again. That is not a good thing. So I don't think it's affecting the audio, but every few seconds I turn around and the camera just goes black. Not a good thing. Let's see. All right. Oh, yeah. Let me know if you guys want me to turn on the phone line to see if I can make that work. Sorry. The Wise Chat Manager says, the M5 chip. I'm sorry, Duane. I can't let you do that. You know, I was watching clips from, oh crap, what did they call it? Space Odyssey? 2001 or whatever. I'm sorry, Dave. I can't do that. You know, camera is solid on the stream. Oh, thanks for that. I appreciate that. So you guys are not, I mean, I don't expect everyone to be, you know, why is this wigging out on me? Oh, there we go. Tim says camera solid on the stream. So what I was going to say before I hit the wrong button is that I don't expect you guys to be staring at my face. iTumbler says, what's new with you, Duane? Hope all has been well. Things have been going pretty good. It's a little weird. In some regards, I'm on the tail end of this. I got less than a year. August of this year, or September 1st of this year, family court will be done. Alimony will still be a thing, but child support is done. And, you know, all the kids will be adults, so they will be able to make whatever decision they feel that they need to make. So other than that, things are good. I guess the only thing I would add on that, which is a little weird, is it's weird because I kind of have been down in the dumps a little bit over the last, you know, few months. And I can sit there and I can go, well, this is weird because everything is really going pretty good. My relationship with my kids is pretty solid. You know, finances are starting to get better, you know, so to speak. You know, it's like my bucket is starting to fill up. It's still at the bottom. Don't get me wrong. It's you know, I got a ways to go. And I'll never be able to fully recover, but you know, things are turning around. I'm getting into new hobbies. I have my other radio over here, but I've been playing around. I wonder if this will even. Let's see. I have to block my face for this to focus. I've been playing with. This is not a good radio to show. I've been playing with radios. This is FRS radio. Stand by one. I'll be right back. I'm almost back. I'm getting close. I've been playing with other radios. Let's see, is this coming up? Come on, focus. It's a Bufang UV5R. I think I'm inappropriately using this on GMRS frequencies. I got my GMRS license, so I can officially transmit on that. So you can use repeaters and stupid stuff like that. I know this has nothing to do with the DSD stuff, but you guys are asking what was going on, so I'm playing with that. I'm actually considering taking the ham radio test thing to get my ham license. For some reason, the reason is when I go camping and I go out in the middle of nowhere, I'm kind of paranoid, so I kind of want backup communications so that, you know, as the Cuba cadre is closing in for the kill to eat me, I can go chirp and say, please come find the bones. The Wise Chat Manager says hobbies are good. You know what? They are absolutely good, and they are important because when you are going through this, you want to do nothing. You feel like you can do anything. Everything is tainted And a lot of times if your ex, see now I'm rolling it back into the channel. A lot of times your ex will know what is important to you and will do the really cool thing of attacking it so that you can't enjoy it. I remember way back when, I've always been into cameras. I had a pile of camera stuff, and the ex was targeting that in the divorce proceedings and the assets, wanting her half. And it ruined my ability to use it because I was so scared that something would, that I'd end up losing it all. Please. John 15:19. Please don't die in the wilderness. We need you. Thank you. I appreciate that. How much spam do you need to eat to get a ham license? Well, it doesn't work because spam is not ham. If you wanted a spam license, it would work. Outstanding. Hey, Tiffany. Glad to see you. Old Shawnee Road. Oh, my gosh. Blast from the past. Evening all. Evening to you. I was just thinking about you the other day, partly because where I work on a gigantic base. Gigantic Air Force base. And we have a door problem. And we called our civil engineering section to say, we can't get into our site because the door's broken. And keep in mind, there's like 10,000 people on this base. I mean, so multiply the amount of doors and keys by that. And they said, oh, by the way, we no longer have a locksmith on base. It's like, are you kidding me? Which made me think of you, old Shawnee Road. Anyways, hopefully everything is going well with you. Let's see. Weaponize. Oh, yeah. William Joseph says, weaponize what you love. Oh, my God. Absolutely. Tiffany celebrates 27 months of membership. Oh, my God. Hit that like button. We love your channel, Duane. Thank you so much. 27? No, it can't be. I haven't had channel memberships for that long. Holy crap. I guess so. I guess technically I've been kind of MIA and stuff, so that complicates things. So that I guess is a thing. WD-40 or actually our duct tape. Huh, that's interesting. I'm not sure how we had to use like a screwdriver to pry the door open. And the great part was it's a site, right? So it's not like there's a single door into this 10 by 20 communications building. And my guys couldn't get in it. It's like there was an outage and it's like, we can't get in the door. Well, they got in. Our facility manager was able to breach the locks and make it work. So as I'm babbling on, are you guys okay with me kind of just talking about nonsensical stuff? So, Old Chunny Rose says, going quite well with my girls, and I'm looking into archery classes for my girls. Eldest doesn't know yet. Nice. Well, that sounds cool. Good for you, man. Aparna. Hey, says, hey, DSD. Hey to you. Hey, one of the things I wanted to hit, excuse me, one of the topics I wanted to hit, because this is coming up a lot. I have some friends, I have some coaching clients who are going through this nightmare of an experience that we all have the, outstanding opportunity to go through. Oh, by the way, my camera just looked like it died again. And their 15 to 17-year-old kids are becoming a nightmare. And to kind of dovetail with what we were talking about a minute ago and that comment that William had posted about them weaponizing what you love, you can absolutely guarantee that a toxic narcissistic ex will attempt to use your relationship with your child, whom you love and care about, to try to drive you insane. Now, one of the things you guys need to remember, because what inevitably happens is you're going through that and you're you're questioning. You're like, how could anyone do this to their own child? How could they do this? And what you have to remember is they do not care about anyone or anything other than themselves. So they will light a relationship on fire. And you would expect, in a normal scenario or in a situation with an ex that is focused on the best scenario for the children, would be to encourage appropriate behaviors. If there's some difficulty with the relationship with mom or dad, they will intercede and say, hey, you need to not do that, or you need to actually go visit your other person or call them or whatever. But rest assured that in our scenarios, if there is ever a situation or circumstance where they can use that stress that a child is having, and I consider a teenager a child, to amplify that, to try to make it worse. And the other thing that they will do is they will find things that you are diametrically opposed to and allow the kids to do that. For instance, let's say your 15-year-old child has a boyfriend, has a girlfriend. We'll use a boy. We'll say if your 15-year-old son has a girlfriend, who in their right mind would let them spend the night together? Nobody, right? And if you have an issue with that, expect that you will hear that they are going camping together, they're spending the night together. If you have a concern and say, hey, grades are failing or getting down, we need to not let our kid have a cell phone, expect them to go buy them a cell phone. Anything that they can use as a wedge issue to try to light your relationship on fire and turn it into a mess. Expect it. Went through that myself a couple years ago. Youngest was having an issue, didn't want to come see me. And just guess the email that I got from the old ex. I'll pause for a moment. Or if you're watching this in the replay, you can pause and consider, like, what would that be? And what it is like, I'm trying to make them come see you. I just don't know what I can do. It's like, you're a 55, or not at the time, you're 50-year plus woman, adult, and we're talking about a 15-year-old child. Yeah. So always an issue. William says they can't see past their own nose, which makes them oblivious to the effects it has on anyone else. And they don't care. They only care about themselves, and they only care about pick me, and anything else, it doesn't matter. And it's hard because we can get caught up in the trap where we want to fight everything because we're so irritated by it. But don't fall for that trap. Gauge what you're going to do or what your decisions are based on what is really best for your kid. In other words, typical scenario. If there's a way I can hide comments, not hide comments, but just when I'm done with it. I thought I had it set up to automatically take them down. Anyways, I digress. I get easily confused or easily distracted. Anyways, they care about being picked. They care about their narrative, their solution. their story, which is narrative, and it's a mess. Shane says, for years, my kids wouldn't say anything about what went on at their moms. Oh my God, man. I felt like it was state secrets. I agree with you, Shane. I had the exact same thing. And I don't know if you've seen this, but I also, back when the kids were younger, if one of the kids, primarily the youngest one, because they were the one that didn't really understand the dynamic, would say, oh, guess what happened, Daddy? One of the other kids would slap her, physically hit the youngest, to get them to stop talking about anything that happened at mommy. Now, the problem is, or the flip side to that is, oh my God, it was like, freaking broadcast everything that was happening at my house over at mommy's. It was like, holy crap. It's like, freaking top secret, SCI compartmentalized for mom. And mine was like, whatever was going on with me was blast. And I got painted as the person who was making things hard. And, if I asked anything or made a comment about any of this stuff, it would be a mess. Anyways. So definitely can relate to that, Sean. The Y says, oh, they know the effects on others. Otherwise, they wouldn't continue to rub salt into the wound. I mean, probably some of them do it for that. But, I mean, in my scenario, I'm pretty much convinced that I am not even on her mind. And that's where it creates the problem is, in her mind, I don't exist. So whatever she does it doesn't matter, right? So whatever decision is made is as if I don't, if I wasn't here, she'd make the same decisions, right? At least that's my opinion. Tim says, any camping recently? Not much in Michigan right now. No. What I have been doing is, I wonder if I could show you guys this. What I have been doing is, let me close this. I got to make sure I don't dox myself in the process of this. So let me see what happens. Oh wow, my camera just did another wiggy thing again. I don't know why it's doing that. That is really annoying. I'm glad you guys aren't saying it's happening, but so let's see here. I guess I could show you this. What I have been doing is cruising around in the desert locally. I'm pulling up Gaia GPS, by the way, and going, like today, what I did is I cruised around. Oh, I didn't track what I did today. Cruise around. Am I in the right place here? Yeah, I am. No, I did track it. Cruising around Red Rock Canyon State Park in Southern California. And what I did today, I don't know if this map even makes sense, is I was actually testing radios. I was trying to test to see if I had radio coverage in that area. So I took this trail that I haven't taken in a while, and I drove down here, down this river, dried up river. Went around out in the boonies here on this trail. And then this is an old trail that my youngest and I went to and got stuck right here. But you can see right here, this purple line. I drove all of this and ended up going on the other side of this obstacle that we couldn't get around. And then drove all this in here. And this took like 2 hours. I mean, I was doing really slow in my truck, all by myself, looking for the Kubacadre so that it could eat me. Or Bigfoot. I think the Kubacadre is not Bigfoot. And then you can see right here, I went the wrong way. I thought right here, I don't even know why I'm telling you guys this. I thought this was going to be a path right here, if you can see it on the screen. And it was not a path. And you can see I had to turn around. I almost got stuck. That was fun. And then came back around and had to get back to the freeway, as people in California would call it, the 14, because for some crazy reason, all Californians say the in front of a highway, like the 5, the 58, the 99, the 210. Anyways, I digress. Oh, and this actually was a route that my youngest and I took a few weeks back. This is in Jawbone Canyon, I think. And it was raining and it was muddy, and we drove all the way up here, turned around, and then drove this and out in the middle of nowhere, and ended up keying back up with the road. Like this road would take you to Lake Isabella. I apologize, guys. I'm sorry I'm talking about this stuff. I hope you don't mind. Am I getting thumbs down, and are people upset with me at my topics? Anyway, so my whole point of that is I've been doing local, more close to home type stuff, just because it's easy, right? I mean, it doesn't take long to get there, and as opposed to driving into the mountains. You can see over in this area, this whole area burnt to the ground a couple years ago, but I used to go all out in here. This is in Sequoia National Park, and this is where I used to go camping. Different areas that I went. Gaia GPS is great, and it also is great when you're traversing these roads and you're worried about getting lost, because you can breadcrumb it, which is what I was doing right there, and have it get you back. So, all right, I went on a way long tirade on that. I guess tirade wasn't the right way. Let's see. What did I miss? I wasn't even paying we saw. Oh no, you did saw. Okay, so Tim says we saw the Wiggy thing on camera this time. Crud. Oh man, yeah, there was comments going on. I apologize. I was completely lost in my little excursion. Shane says, for years, my kids would not say a word about what goes... Wait a minute, did I already read that one? No, about what goes on when they're at their mom's. My daughter opened up to me in a big way today. She said, Mom is lazy and always angry and in a bad mood. Guys, I will tell you that is so common. When my kids started telling me what was going on, it was like, ugh, holy crap. That doesn't sound good. Sorry, the wise chat manager. SCI data is far easier to find this day. Well, if you have a Corvette. If you don't have a Corvette, then it's perfectly secure. Tim says, I gave up on what happens at mom's. I got to hear in court a twisted version of what happened at my house. A Papa India Tango Alpha. I fought it by teaching my girls logical thinking and logical fallacies. They see the fallacy thinking in their toxic grandparents and mother. And while they love them as their parents and grandparents, it looks as though they're itching to get out of the house. Yeah, I mean, that's okay. It looks like I'm wigging out again. That is a good thing to try to instill in the kids. It's going to be tough though, because they're going to want to love their mom. They're going to want to love their dad. They're going to want to love grandparents. So that complicates things. John 15:19 says, I'm in a huge city, so I love living your outdoor adventures through you. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I got to start making some more videos on that. I was thinking about that today as I was traversing around, that I should have recorded more, but I did not. I was kind of just enjoying the time by myself. Spider says, quote, the freeway names tend to be a SoCal thing more so. Yeah, I know. It's like, so that's one of those things that if you're from Southern California and you go out of state and you kind of don't want everyone to realize where you're from, you have to be aware of that so that you don't do that. It's like the like thing. I don't know if that's just, I was watching a video the other day of this guy who does this podcast in Santa Barbara. So they're all from, they're all in that college town or whatever. And oh my God, they say likes a ton of times. And, you know, like I sometimes do that myself. Anyways, I digress. Oh, that's interesting. Wise Chat Manager says, sounds like something like adding, see, this is funny. He's being corrupted by California. By adding S's to the end of store names like Walmart's, Target's. I've never done that. That's weird. I've never even, well, I haven't heard people do that before. Anyways. I'm probably going to mess your name. Silja, if I'm saying that right. I have no contact with my daughter now. I'm sorry to hear that. She treats me like I'm dead. That sucks. I've never thought it could get this far. I have no strength to fight. Too much drama. CPTSD. Yeah, at some point when things devolve to a point, you have to prioritize yourself, and you have to work on healing that, because it will destroy you. And by design. I mean, that's exactly what a toxic ex is hoping. The thing on that is to keep and I've actually had conversations with that lately with people too. You know, the thing with that is to make sure you keep the door open. You want to make sure if you do reach out, maybe that's probably not where you're even at anymore. But if you were, you know, you want to make sure that you don't say anything that's going to come across as guilt tripping them or whatever. You know, it's like, oh, I'm here. I love you. You know, I just want to hear your voice, right? Because it'll be spun the wrong way. If you do reach out, it would be the best course of action would just be, you know, hope everything's going well, and you know, kind of like that. Or if you're in an area where like maybe you're going to be around, it's like, hey, I'm going to be, you know, just see, I wouldn't even say I'm just thinking of you, because that it's everything can be weaponized. Sorry, I'm having sinus issues. Tiffany says, DSD trauma-informed care community discussion panel is being held in kiddo's hometown. Wow. Can't wait to see what happens with that. That will be interesting. Troubleshooting. Tim says, cycle the USB plug on the camera and see if that fixes the flashes. I'm not going to do that right now, because I'm afraid it would torpedo everything, and I'm going to have to wrap it up here in a little bit. Jeremy. The 101 in San Francisco. Or San Fran, right? That's funny. Old Shiny Road, but you never use the toxic people as examples. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's going back to him talking about, you know, that critical thinking thing he was working with the kids. Do not. You know, if the kids talk about someone else that's not their mom or their other parent, nor any familial relation, but if they're talking about a behavior with a friend from school or something like that, yes, then you can use that, but let them figure it out on their own. The last thing you want to do is make any comments where you're trying to say that, because rest assured, they will go straight to the other parent and say, Daddy says that you're a psychotic, you know, blip, 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 beep, 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 beep. And that will not help you at all. Vanessa says, wow, it's been a long time since I've seen you. Yeah, it's been a while. I know. I'm going to try to do better. I want to do more live streams. I want to start getting back into things. Like I mentioned earlier at this show, I think that after this year is over and everyone's graduating, I have basically 3 kids. I have 1 kid graduating with their fine art degree in animation, 1 who got their associate's degree, and the last one's doing high school. So it's going to be a little busy towards the end of the school year this year. Tim says, Canadians add A to the end of many words. That's true. I remember Bob and Doug McKenzie watching that back in the old days. I don't know. That probably dates me. Probably most people, unless you're old like me, probably don't even know what that is. Across is another one. Man, my camera just wigged out again. Okay, I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to do the power cycle. This is probably a bad idea on the camera. Stand by one. Well, where the hell is it? Okay. Oh, that looks like it's made it 1,000 times worse. Ah. Okay, that was a mistake. Yeah, I think I'm hosed. Gosh darn it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Yeah, it's not working. It's really bad now. Let me do power clear the camera and hub. Oh, I could try that. That's probably not going to go well. Actually, it's plugged right into the computer, so well, let me try this. Check 1, 2. Error, audio issues. Okay, that's weird. All right, can anyone hear me? I don't know. I don't know if this is completely gone to crap or not. Let me know if you can hear me. Say you're back. Uh-oh, Epic Roller. Hey, Epic Roller. Did I do something wrong? Well, obviously I did something wrong. That's a stupid comment. Huh. There we go. Cam and audio all working. Nothing that a hard reset doesn't seem to cure. Oh, geez. Sorry about that, everybody. Therapy version of channels. Huh. I'm not sure what that's about. All right, I'm trying to scroll back. I'm actually surprised this didn't crash the whole stream, so that was interesting. Cindy says, yes, Bob and Doug still haunt us Canadians till this day. I actually just found, for some reason, it came up on my feed, the oh God, the Takeoff song. That was pretty funny. It wasn't as funny as I remembered it many years ago, but it was still interesting. The Y says, it was a lovely shade of purple for you, Duane. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. I can now go back to Epic Roller and say, hello, Epic Roller. I was having technical difficulties. Old Shawnee says, looks good and sounds good. Thank you so much for that. Stanley says, honor yourselves. Follow survivors. It happened for us, not to us. Good way to put it. I like that. Progress, satisfaction. Why can I not say that word? Satisfaction. Indifference and success. Defiant self-care. We deserve love. Absolutely. I love that. All right. People are saying I'm back. Yeah, John 15:19 says, Duane, when the camera goes out, we just listen to you. Yeah, I was actually considering just putting the camera as black and just continuing on with my ramblings. All right. Hey, Ted 1775 says, Duane, you do a great podcast, but these matters are always difficult to listen to. Yeah, they really are. You know, I mean, I even have a hard time. I mean, some of the stuff, like Eric's been doing a lot of shows lately, and sometimes there's topics I'm just like, man, I can't listen to that. It's kind of, I mean, it's tough, right? I mean, because we got to get our lives back. I mean, that's number one. But at the same time, you don't want to get completely bogged down and destroyed by all of this and by oh crud, I'm trying to get into my phone. I'm gonna hang up the phone. Oh, I think I did hang up the phone line. I think it died on me. Okay. Ted disagrees. Ted says, I disagree that it happened for us, quote unquote. It is abusive behavior. It's child abuse. I do agree. I understand where you're coming from, but what I think Stanley was saying, and I do agree with this, is that had this not happened to me, I'll just talk about it from my perspective. Had this experience not happened, I would have been still stuck in the fog, in the denial, in the, I can't remember the other word. And my life would not be what it is today. So not to say that I'm grateful for this nightmare of an effing experience. However, I can see that this experience has forced me to reevaluate my life, forced me to develop and stick by healthy boundaries, helped me figure out how to be okay by myself and not need a relationship, not need a marriage or something else to complete me or anything like that. It's incredibly dangerous, in my opinion, when you have that mindset, like I used to have when I was younger, because you inevitably make excuses for the toxic person in your life because you don't want to lose that relationship. But Ted, there was a period of time before this channel where even the idea of someone saying, oh, you know, this will be a good thing, I would have wanted to slap him upside the head or punch him in the face, to be perfectly honest. Heather says, hiya, everyone. Missed the show till now. Shoot. Well, but you found us now. You know, I used to know a Heather with that same last name. I doubt that's you, but every time I see your name in the comments or on live streams or whatever, I always think of that. I probably shouldn't have said that, but whatever. Sorry. Tim says, don't tell Duane. He'll put his camera to purple all the time. Exactly. Outstanding. I love that. Jack Lumen says, hey, at DSD, hello, Duane. Hello to you. Tim says, glad to be done with the fog of it all. Oh, my God. Yeah, I hear you on that one. And John says, in one of your older videos, you talk about channeling the energy you spent being angry into rebuilding your life. That was a game changer for me. Thank you. Oh, thanks for saying that, man. I mean, well, I think I'm surprised I was able to hit the button before I coughed, so I'm glad I didn't do that in your guys' ear. Anyways, yeah, I mean, there was a period of time where I'm like, man, if I don't find a way out of this, this experience is going to destroy me. And if I make it through this scenario or situation alive, it will corrupt everything in my life. And I'll tell you, anybody who's new at this, new in this process, more than likely you feel like your life has been torpedoed and will never be better. I say that because that is exactly the way I used to feel. And you probably, if you've watched my videos for a long time, I have said in the past that to me, it felt like some catastrophic injury, like losing a limb that you can heal from and move past, but that it's always going to be there. That's the way I felt the emotional wound was going to be for me. And as things started getting better, it was like, oh, okay, well, maybe it'll just be a dull pain. And then it just got better, and it kept getting better, and it kept getting better. And now I'm at the stage where the life I am living today, minus the health issues and the other issues that I have, which, complicate things. And the reason I mention that is just because, dang it, I coughed in your guys' ear. Just because I never thought that I would get to where I am today. Ooh, I have to cover Tiffany's super sticker. Tiffany did a $20 super sticker. Thank you so much. And what it is that I can see on my side is a hippo character flips around and does a V sign with his hands while the words victory appear in the background. I'm glad you did that. I forgot how much I enjoyed reading those silly things. I'm going to do this real quick because you guys got to see this because this is hilarious. Let me see. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. All right, I'm going to do it this way. So then I can come back over here, and that is what we're talking about here. That would be the hippo doing the flip and all that stuff. Thanks, Tiff. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Anyways. All right. Thank you so much for that. All right. Let's see. I'm scrolling back. Well, I'll scroll at the bottom. I'm gonna have to get start wrapping things up. Disconnect. Okay. Because oh wow, it's doing it again. You know what? I think it is. It's this thing with my phone. And my phone has just completely corrupted my video. How interesting is that? That is so annoying. That must be whenever it disconnected from the other thing as well. So that is not a great thing. I don't know. The software added this new thing to where I could use my phone as a camera. No, it's not. It's not the software. It's the operating system. Mac OS Ventura did that, and it's created nothing but havoc. Nothing but havoc. So it looks like no camera for the rest of this show. So I apologize for that. I wonder if it... Oh, well, it looks like I can still do the comments, so that's cool. Neti Pot Man clears the nose and helps a lot. Follow up with a... I have no idea what that is, but I have done the Neti Pot thing before. That is a weird experience if you've never done that before. But if you have sinus issues, it does help. Again, what the hell am I talking about? All right. Oh, wow. Okay, so the Wise Chat Manager has gifted 20 DSD memberships. You know, I'm not entirely sure what that is, but thanks, Wise. I appreciate that, man. If I remember correctly, what that does is it gives people, oh, wow, the camera's completely just wigging out. Ooh, is it coming back? Oh, man, it is doing weird stuff now. That's entertaining. crap. Hold on. See, this is what happens whenever I don't do this for very long. And my system... Ooh, am I kind of coming back? Nope. Nope. Not coming back. Gosh darn it. This is so frustrating. So frustrating. Let me just... Well, I can't do the splash screen because I'll turn off my audio. I can go to this camera, which didn't... Oh, that didn't work. Okay, that didn't work. How about that? Nope, that didn't work. I'm sorry, guys. This is annoying. Let me just go blank screen. Hey, there we go. That won't drive me crazy as more. Anyways, back to that. The Wise Chat Manager did the gift of the channel memberships. It says, folks, grab your free memberships. Don't ask me how, but there is 20 up for grabs. That is outstanding. I so appreciate that, man. Oh, and then it shows. Okay, so Shane was gifted a membership. That is awesome. DSD, you sure this isn't a VHS feed being played back with bad tracking? It sure looked like it. Anyways. Tansky says, I think you're too close to Area 51. Yeah, the aliens are coming for me. iTumbler says, this is what LSD feels like. Imagine being on this side, watching everything just come to a grinding halt and implode on itself. Not a great experience. Very annoying. Oh, now it doesn't even show any of my camera feeds. That's hilarious. What does this do? Oh no, it's still, and I look at it, it's showing craziness. Gosh darn it. Shrooms, man. That's what old Chani Road said. That's funny. William says, I've learned through my own experience and a few others that there are those that choose to live in their negative narrative, a victim mentality. Then they expect everyone else to live it with them. Oh yeah, that is a huge trap that you can get into, and you have to be really careful on that. Reminds me, hey, Slithe, if I'm saying that right, Slithzilla, reminds me of Max Headroom. Good seeing you, man. I am going to have to wrap this up in a few minutes. I mean, I'm looking at the camera like it's actually broadcasting. I was going to say that this would be the one time where the kids actually show up on time. They typically are always late. So, Pepe, good to see you, man. It says, hey, DSD, no video, just audio? Yeah, that's because my camera imploded on itself. So I don't have, here, let me see if I can, if I turn the camera on, it doesn't do anything. So it's not working. So I turned it, oh, that's what happened is I turned it off. So that's what happened with that. Good to see you, Pepe. Haven't seen you around in a while. I hope you are doing well, my friend. John was gifted a membership by the Wise Chat Manager. K. Vicky was gifted a membership by the Wise Chat Manager. Appreciate that. Brittany G was gifted a membership by the Wise Chat Manager. That is so awesome. Thanks, Wise. I really appreciate that. William says, your perception is your reality. Oh my God, this is so true. I'm sorry, I interrupted his quote. Let me try that again. Your perception is your reality. It doesn't make it mine. See, that's the reality of this. Again, I'm trying to talk to the camera so I could talk to you guys, and that's not working. But what I was going to say, or trying to say, is if you don't break out of the mindset of that, it will totally screw you up. And it will corrupt your life, and it will make things a complete disaster for, and corrupt everything. And I really was worried about that for the longest time. And like I mentioned earlier, before all the technical difficulties were occurring, I fully thought that I was never going to be able to break through that. ML says, how do you grab one for free? I am not entirely sure how you do that. I don't know. So maybe there's a button you can click. If anyone has some information on that, who successfully did that, if you could share that in the comments, that would be outstanding. I think I see little gold stars by people who do that, or maybe that's something else. I don't know. iTumblr says, we need the trip, talking about my psychedelic camera experience. After all our family court experiences, thanks, Duane. You are so welcome. Would have kind of preferred if my video feed did not implode on itself, but hey, things happen. You know, what can I say? Yep, see, I try to turn it back on and it's not working. So I will undo that. Source blank, we'll do that. Or maybe what I'll do is, I know what I'll do. I'll do this. I will make the source. I'll make the source this. Nope, that's going to mess it up too. So I won't do that. That's interesting. Whatever. I'll leave it on this. So that way there's the double embedded chat. Oh, no, that didn't work. Oh my God. Why? I would say YouTube, but it's not YouTube. It's my computer that's wigging out. All right, let me go back over here. Blank source. Okay. I apologize. God. Oh, now it's wigging out again. I'm like 900 feet tall. Source blank. I'll turn the camera off. Gosh darn it. Stanley says, yes, we all have our own lens. Yeah, that's true. We do. And it's hard to break that. I mean, this stuff is so negative, it's hard not to get sucked into the vortex of chaos. Cindy Glass says, happy to see you, Duane, which you can't see me now. Have been thinking about you, was concerned. I'm so happy that you are doing well and everything is going good for you. You deserve it, as do all on here. Take care. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, you're right. We all do deserve to get our lives back. Wise is always giving me crap about being a Mac person. Someone's been big Mac'd. Yeah, pretty much. I should do it. Tiffany says, Duane, you should do a purple show in October. And click on the green oval. Oh, okay, wait a minute. T Vicky says, click on the green oval with /gift box 20 on it. Click on allow gift. Oh, okay. That's how you take one of the things. So thanks for that, Vicky. I appreciate you posting that, because I do not know how that works. So thank you so much for that. Oh, ML says at DSD, massive update. Won my case. Details mentioned above. Main thing, didn't get made homeless. Well, homeless would be a bad thing. Now I'm trying to scroll up to where I can see what oh, you know what? Let me do this. I think I can search on ML at ML. Okay, that did not work. All right, here we go. I was able to search on that. Update, Duane, financials over. She's settled, albeit very painfully, and a large bout of narcissistic injury. Oh yeah, that's always not good. I have not been made homeless. That is outstanding. So good for you, man. Glad to see that. I will say that for the most part, I gotta scroll down to the bottom. For the most part, what if I hit end? That did not work. End. There we go. For the most part, people seem to do okay. You know, it's like things turn around. I'm now on Facebook forums and whatnot. You always see people who are getting hosed. You do also see people who aren't, who have some victories, but at the same time, most of the feedback I get on members of the channel, well, I don't say members, viewers of the channel, is that things tend to turn out, which is good. I love hearing that. iTumbler says, much love to everyone on this channel. We are a family community. Yes, and don't forget about the Discord that we have. I'm trying to figure out how to, if you go to the dadsurvivingdivorce.com website, there is a link to get onto it on that, or in every video description, there is a member link for that. So sign up for that. We can chat over there, and just make sure you DM me whenever you go over there and let you know, because that's the one thing that I use as the channel barrier. So if you do not DM me, even if you put a bunch of stuff in the comments, for the most part, I will not approve you to get into the private areas. So, all right. Okay, guys, I am going to go. Let's see. I know the camera's not going to work. Let me try to flip it back on. Yeah, see, it's not doing anything. Oh, it's locking up my computer. That's outstanding. Oh, look, I'm purple again, and doing the psychedelic thing. I'm trying to move around. Anyways, that didn't work. Anyways, on that, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I didn't even look to see how many people we had. I was kind of not paying attention. I hope you enjoyed this conversation. If you catch this on the replay, minus all the weirdness that's going on, like I'm watching my screen wig out again, let me know what you think. And maybe some of these more casual live streams might be something that I can start putting back into the mix. And on that, I'm going to attempt to do the outro thing I do sometimes and hit, where is it? Is it member list? And thanks. Oh, it's doing all kinds of weirdness. It should be scrolling names on the screen who are channel members, but it's wigging out. Anyways, I appreciate all the support you guys give me, and I appreciate you hanging out with me. I hope that you got some value out of this discussion. And like I said, let me know what you think as we go forward, and we will move this on. And my computer is just wigging out. Oh my God. Yeah, ML says, is mentioning about joining over in the Discord. Come over and hang out on that. I won't really be able to do it because I should have people walking through the door any minute, which in reality means 20 minutes from now. Anyways, on that, have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you on the next one.